Who is your daddy, and what does he do? Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
The best watch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Probably worse Suffragettes with a big switch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not a watch. Claim a watch. Not on a watch. Probably worse Suffragettes with a big switch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not a watch. Claim a watch. The best watch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not a watch. Claim a watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Probably worse Suffragettes with a big switch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not a watch. Claim a watch. Not on a watch. Probably worse Suffragettes with a big switch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not a watch. Claim a watch.
Welcome to the 21st Century Suffragettes cast. They flipped the bitch switch. We've already won this fight. We've already won this battle. We are not going back, not on our watch. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, family.
Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live.
All right. Everybody settle down. Settle down. Stop having a fucking hissy fit like the sec def.
We gotta
Oh
make
my
that
God.
available to everybody.
Sounds like these guys are a bit too emotional to be in charge. What do you think?
Yeah,
strong
just a
for
little-
sure.
Just a little emotional.
Welcome to the 21st Century Suffragettes. I'm Diane Russell. We got Benny Loco, and we've got Sage, the Scales Tarot, with us today. And so I'm like, the Scales Tarot. Yeah. And Spy can would normally be here, but her internet just took a shit because of a thunderstorm. So she can't be here. But, you know,
Spiking.
I know. She'll be lurking probably in the chat somewhere, unless she can't be on the internet.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
So I think she needs a hotspot. You know what I mean by that? Yeah. I don't know how to do it. I know nothing about it.
Like Spiking, go make that work for
all I could
yourself.
do to
Go
keep
make
from
yourself a
taking out
hotspot.
last night. Technology's not my friend.
I know,
Now,
Benny,
if I could have,
where are
if
your
I could have
headphones?
last night. Sorry,
Where are your headphones?
I can't get them connect to my new phone.
Oh,
For some
shit.
bizarre reason, they're not coming up on the list of things that I can find.
Okay. Just
So I gotta
asking.
Put it some more. Look, I'm lucky that my new phone's even doing anything. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I've been trying to update and move everything and all by myself.
There you go.
You need a grandkid.
She got a bunch of grandkids.
Pentagon or something from here. From my cell phone. Accidentally, of course.
Oh, Trucker John rated us. Thank you, Trucker John. And
Thanks, Trucker.
thank you for my doppelganger, Diane Russell, for letting me know.
Careful, 3.5. 3.5. Careful when you open them. They're full.
Okay, honey.
And there's 2, so you got 9.
Thank you, my love.
I gotta run.
I know you. Well, don't run. I'm sorry. I see that. Thank you, my love.
So, yeah, I figured. There's a major drug deal going on while we're live on the air.
It's only cannabis.
I know. I'm teasing. So,
Funny, I didn't see that coming.
yeah, I didn't see that coming.
That's my guy, Brad. He is also an ex-vet. Spent his time in the Army.
Right. Nice.
I try to take care of my vets, and my vets take care of me.
So, I have big news.
Ooh, big news.
Big news. It happened. We kind of found out yesterday that
cocaine
the
is a hell
guys,
of a drug.
the guys who we hired to do our porches got a cancellation, and they showed up. They showed up today, and they took out my old porches, and they're putting in the new ones. And it's been loud, but it's okay. I can handle it. And but shit was falling off the walls, and dust was flying out of the ceiling. And so I was like, okay.
But I bet it felt great to see all of that old stuff go.
Oh my God, it
see
was so
gone, and the new
dangerous.
stuff-
Yeah, and it was so bad, and it was just so ridiculous. So I'm very excited, and chances are we will have a new porch by Tuesday. So I'm
That's
very,
so good.
and this has been in the works, you guys, since like December. So I've been like,
Will we get a little tap dance on the porch video?
Yeah, I'll be rolling around on it naked. Just kidding.
You have to put on those old-fashioned black bars on the jiggly bits and the hairy parts.
Jiggly bits and the hairy parts. No, Billy. You know what Billy said he was gonna do? How did he phrase it, Tony? I forget. But he was like, "I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna give you like a four banger or something like that." And that means he's gonna sit on my cement with his 2 butt cheeks and his ball sack. 4 banger.
Wow.
Oh my God. I saw
It's gonna look like a butterfly.
yesterday.
It's gonna be like little on the bottom and big ones on the top.
I don't know if any of you guys saw this meme, but I saw it yesterday, and it was a guy sitting on one of those chairs that has the separate strips,
Oh,
like
yeah,
this.
Yeah.
And his nuts went through the slats.
Oh my.
But
Oh my. She's gonna die.
I lost my shit. It's like, y'all gonna have to get the tin snips out for that one. Oh my God. And they were just little raisins too. And it was
That ridiculous laugh on top of it. I can't breathe.
sorry.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
It
Oh,
tore me
God.
up from the floor up.
So yeah, Billy's yelling at us and it was like, "Yeah, fuck your concrete. I'm gonna come over. It's gonna look like a butterfly." Big, and then
Billy.
little.
Every time someone comes over, they go like, "What's that?" You're like, "Shut up."
It's Billy's ass
Shut up.
cheeks
Keep
and ball
walking.
sack.
Oh my God.
It's a
Oh my
little
God.
butterfly.
Yeah, it's a butt.
They don't understand.
Wait,
Sorry for the
Sage,
bad
what'd you call it? A butt or butt and what?
A butterfly.
A butt or fly? A
A
butt.
butterfly.
A
Yeah.
butterfly. Yeah. Violated. Yes, definitely feel violated. So,
Come on, nuts are fun.
So I'm a little loopy because
Not as fun as testicles, but they're funny.
yeah, I'm a little loopy since I've been up since like 7.
Oh,
Making a cat dish. Who said that? John Depp.
what?
It'd be
I can't.
a perfect cat dish,
Yeah.
Be a little big, but I mean, cat dish nonetheless.
That's a lot of words.
Oh shit.
Oh, musicians crack like Billy's crack, but with rhythm.
Oh Lord.
So we've been cleaning and doing all sorts of crazy shit around here, getting ready for our visitors who are coming in 17 days. We've got Mark Wizzy, Spiken, and John Duff are all supposed to be here in 17 days. And
Fantastic.
We're still up in the air with Rosanna and Rodriguez. So yeah, it's super crazy and I'm super excited. I'm bouncing off the walls around here. So, and it's really hard to pay attention to the news because I'm just like, I'm too happy.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. We've all been doing stuff. Everybody's out enjoying summer. You know, my granddaughter and I have been at the beach like 3 times this week. Just, it's sad. You come back to it and it's like this insanity continues, you know?
Yeah.
Doesn't miss a beat, just keeps on going. So, yep. So, is there anything you wanted to start with specifically?
Well, I already sent Tony some videos and I was like, this is so goddamn infuriating.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. So Tony, because of the name of the show, Tony wants to play this video. Because he called the video, our video, "Who's Your Daddy and What Does He Do?" Which is a drop from what? What movie is it? Oh, Kindergarten Cop. Yeah. And
Deborah Haynes from Sky News. Mark Rutte, the NATO chief, who is your friend, he called you daddy earlier. Do you regard your NATO allies as children?
No, he likes me. I think he likes me. If he doesn't, I'll let you know. I'll come back and I'll hit him hard, okay? No? He did it very affectionate. Daddy, you're my daddy.
Do you regard your NATO allies, though, as kind of like children, and they're obviously listening to you and they're spending more, and you're obviously appreciative of that, but do you hope that actually they're going to be able to defend themselves, defend Europe on their own?
I think they need help a little bit at the beginning, and I think they'll be able to, and I think they're going to remember this day. And this was a big day for NATO. This was a very big day. They took it. One of the gentlemen said, you know what? We've been trying to raise the rate for 30 years, he said, 20 years, from almost the beginning. And he's been there for a long time. He said, until you came along, it never happened. What you did is amazing. It's been sort of an amazing day for a lot of reasons, but also for that. Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think they can do it without you, though, in the future? Can they do it without
Well, ask Mark.
States?
I mean, you have to ask Mark.
I can't even listen to him as a baby. It's even worse.
That's the only way I can tolerate watching him.
That baby has dementia.
And is still shitting his pants fucking 80 years later.
Oh my God. Baby Demento.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. That got me good.
Yeah, no, they call me daddy. He called me daddy. Well, now, Tony, since you played that, now you got to go to the lady from Louisiana, the last video I sent you. This lady. Since you started with that, now we got to go with this. And I love this lady. And by the way, you do too, Benny Loco. You love this one.
Oh, is she the one with the Caroline Levitt's lady?
No,
I don't know who this is.
All right, hold on.
Oh, she's precious.
I know.
She's absolutely
well. I hope you
precious.
can hear me. It's landscaping day, baby. It's Thursday. They are out there blowing dirt around the parking lot and eating up the curb with a goddamn zero turn, honey. So you just gonna have to deal with it. But have you seen the video? I just reposted it and added it to my favorites, honey. Yes, with the representative, Mr. Jonathan Lindsay, or whatever his name is, baby. He decided he was gonna get up in front of the halls of Congress or whoever and suggest to people that they should be calling Donald Trump daddy. Because of what went on yesterday in NATO. Now, if you follow my content, you already know that was not a compliment for daddy, but some shade thrown his way, just showing how easily he can be played. But now the Republicans up there are suggesting that we all refer to him as Daddy Trump when we are talking about him. And baby, the guy that came up next, I don't know who he is. I don't know what his name is. I'm going to have to research this. But clearly, he is part of the queer community. And he got up on the microphone and he said, well, apparently you don't know in my community what the term daddy means. Because we all know, honey, what the term daddy means in the queer community. I'm just loving this little bullshit with the daddy name, honey. Yes, we're all gonna start calling him daddy. Because it means so much more than you are my daddy. So much more. So much more. I mean, baby, it's just an underhanded way of saying he's fucking queer today.
Today.
And that's not a bad thing, by the way. It's okay to be queer. Just embrace it, dear. And I would love to be sitting up at the halls of Congress and have to talk about daddy and be able to add the dumpy pants to that. I hope AOC and Miss Crockett jump on this expeditiously and accidentally slip and say, daddy, dumpy pants. I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Oh God.
Daddy, don't it pants.
This is
If
the
y'all
guy.
aren't subscribed
You
to
think
Christine
his-
Talks, go over there and
You think
grab
he's
her
so-
channel. She's fucking brilliant.
I know what Christina talks. Yeah. You think this guy is so tough? He's up there. He's up there shitting his pants for fuck's sake.
Who is your daddy?
Oh my
and what
God,
does he do?
I can't. I know it
Having
was
people
shade.
calling him brother.
I know it was shade when it was said, right? But he took it like he was so. When you see the real video, he just lit up like a fucking light bulb. He was so happy. Somebody
Just like
called
when he
him.
dances to YMCA, he's so proud of himself.
Yes. No, I'll bet you dollars to donuts, and this is just, my inkling that Roy Cohn, who was gay,
Yeah.
had his way with Donnie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Christina
gonna-
talks. I know
I'm gonna
she's
say
got a YouTube page, Tony. I don't know if you can drop the link or whatever, but I'm pretty sure she does.
Yes,
but
Christina Talks on YouTube.
Yeah, she's fabulous. I think
She's
she was like a
amazing.
TikToker and she moved. Yeah. So anyway,
She's got over her various platforms. She's got like 1 million
oh my God,
subscribers.
Susie Jones. What I saw this the other day and I couldn't remember what it stood for. She said "twat daddy." Now I remember seeing something like TWA and then it ended with Trump, and I can't remember what the TWA part stands for. So like Susie Jones enlightened me again. Because I saw that in a chat somewhere and I was laughing my ass off and I couldn't remember what it was. I love her voice too, Petrazi. Yeah, she's great.
Yes, she's delightful to listen to. She's what I think of when I think of real Southern hospitality,
And
not some of that trumped up fucking bullshit MAGA hospitality.
And I feel like it's New Orleans. It's not.
Yeah, I'm not sure where she is, but I could listen to her talk all day.
Yeah, I feel like it's a New Orleans Southern accent, but that's just my opinion. She could be from anywhere. I have no idea. But when I think of New Orleans, that's the New Orleans accent that I think of. You know what I mean? It's like when you listen to Boston Brian. And when I listen to Boston Brian, he's like, oh my God, I'm going to start this and da da da. And oh my God, it's so funny. I don't understand.
It's delightful and lovely on the
Susie
ear.
Jones, thank you. It stands for 2 weeks away Trump.
Oh, that's
2
funny.
weeks away Trump. Yeah, twat. There you go. Thank you, Susie Jones. I remember seeing it and I was like, oh my God, that's so great. And I forgot what it stood
It's
for.
perfect.
Thanks,
2 weeks away.
Roxanne.
Vagina.
That too.
Oh my
So
God.
fucking terrified. And it's just watching Hegseth trying to sell this, which would be the video "Women Are Clearly Too Emotional to Rule," Tony, by T-Pain. That would be the video I wanted you to show. Yeah, he's clearly too emotional. And what was Boston Brian saying today? Like, he needs a shot.
To calm those nerves.
He needs,
Yeah.
he needs to calm the fuck down and have a fucking drink, dude. Like, really, chill the fuck out and have yourself a cocktail.
He's the kind of alcoholic who starts shaking when he doesn't have a drink inside of an hour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The stinky
Yeah.
DTs and shaking. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. So, listen to this, Hissy Fit.
Because you, and I mean specifically you, the press, specifically you, the press corps, because you cheer against Trump so hard. It's like in your DNA and in your blood to cheer against Trump. because you want him not to be successful so bad, you have to cheer against the efficacy of these strikes. You have to hope maybe they weren't effective. Maybe the way the Trump administration has represented them isn't true. So let's take half-truths, spun information, leaked information, and then spin it. Spin it in every way we can to try to cause doubt.
Spin it.
And manipulate the public mind over whether or not our brave pilots were successful. How many stories have been written about how hard it is to, I don't know, fly a plane for 36 hours?
You know, I really want to know if, you know, Dr. Jack Brown, he's the body language expert.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to see if he did a breakdown of this. Because
funny. Listen, this is the way, and Trump's been doing this all his fucking career to smear the press. Smear the press.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Roscoe got under the wheel. Oh,
I feel like it's this year's newest Christmas toy. The reverse, the new revision of the Bop It. It's like half it, spin it, leak it, spin it, bop it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Doubt it. Yeah, it's so bad.
No, it's what is it? Deflect, deny. There's D words. There's like 3 D words.
Yeah. Defend, deflect, deny.
I think there's more to it than that. But anyway, yeah,
so
Dr.
more.
Jack Brown, I love him. I love it when he does, breakdowns and when he's like, oh, this is anger. He's angry right here. And he's all pissed off. And in the way his shoulders go up and his hands are like this and his eyebrows and you know what I mean? Like, I love it when he breaks that shit down. I'm fascinated by body language. I think it's great.
If you look at Hegseth, if you watch him and you listen to him, there's a panic there. There is a panic because he knows he has to get on top of this or else. Or he went out of the panic. It's the or else. What is the or else? What just happened to Kristi Noem? I don't know what just happened to Kristi Noem, but it comes on the heels of this Sergei Gore coming in and hiring and firing people. And I'm wondering if there was a little powder substance from Russia that might have affected Kristi Noem to get everybody to fall in line. And they're a little panicky now. They're all getting a little panicky. And I mean, I'm sure it's a far-fetched thought, but what kind of threat could they all be getting to get them to do what they're supposed to do? And they're all weak.
Allegedly.
It's funny that Republicans.
Yes, allegedly.
Yeah, it's funny that Republicans are panicking when people on the streets are actually being attacked by thugs. I mean, we don't even know who they are. Play the video of not that one. So
you have to.
Yeah, this chick, Los Angeles. Here's a video of the kidnapping that went down yesterday at the Slauson Home Depot. I tried to get there as soon as I saw the notification, but I was far away and I wasn't able to. What? These women are holding onto a tree. And then again, these fucking meal team 6 fuckos. Pry one of them off the tree. One of them is wearing jeans. None of them are wearing uniforms. And then lo and behold, later in the video, they called the cops. The cops are taking down fucking information on the people who kidnapped them. Now, again, I'm going to reiterate, get their fucking license plate numbers, people.
And their VIN numbers, like somebody had been mentioning before, because if their plates are off, you can still get the VIN.
Yeah.
You have to show. This is like the very basic. This is the very basic. If you have an ID and a warrant, of course you can take her. Oh, no. Are you kidding me, old man?
What you're doing is fucking illegal.
What you're doing is kidnapping. What you're doing is kidnapping.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Get the fuck back.
Are you kidding me? Tu nombre y tu cumpleaños.
Súbete.
6 de junio de 1999. De 29 y... They're kidnapping her. They're kidnapping her.
I couldn't see. They threw the flashbangs. Thought it was right here, and I was standing where the brick wall was, in front of the brick wall, and it got me immediately, and I had to run in the house and throw water on my face. Two individuals that was chasing her?
That chased her, yeah.
Oh, can you describe her?
She was probably about 20 years old, young.
Carry your bear spray, ladies.
Yeah. Are we gonna have to start using?
Carry your fucking bear spray. And you know what? There's got to be somebody out there that can help these people to learn some basic defensive tactics. Because with a few simple moves, you can fucking get away from these motherfuckers.
That's right.
Easy. And let's not forget where the scrotum is, ladies. It's quite an effective tool to be able to get away, as it were.
The chick who was holding the camera should have been like, "Oh hell no, good dish. You got a foot?"
Yeah, see, until you're in a situation like that, you don't know really what you're going to do unless you are prepared for those types of situations.
Yeah, and you run through some drills to go through it, because everybody is so conditioned to listen to the law, to pay attention to what the police tell you, to stop. Yep. And you get stunned in it, because even though we know what's going on, if you and I were to walk down the street and go to the little corner store, we would be stunned if these people just came out of nowhere. And then in that moment of being stunned, they know what to do in that moment, where we're trying to gather our senses and figure out what to do next. They've already got the upper hand. So
they've already been training for this.
We know who they are. We see what they're doing. So prepare accordingly.
Yeah. We need, you know what we need? We need dudes to teach us how to do self-defense moves through YouTube.
I'm sure there's self-defense on YouTube. There's got to be.
Yeah, there has to be something.
Okay.
But I think the bear spray is the best, because that way you can get them before
you
they
don't have to get close
to get you. Yeah, it's like people say, well, why don't you have a gun? Well, why not a baseball bat? You can swing it. You can't grab at it easily. So it deters people from getting in your space. And then you can decide at that moment what next step you want to take. I'm just, everybody's afraid of being told that if you pull down the gator on these guys' faces, it's going to be a federal charge. I think that's what I heard. It's assault on them or something.
That fucking dumb bitch Bondi testified saying that I don't know they're wearing masks. Oh, really?
Oh my God.
Every fucking video of ICE has them wearing masks. So, bitch, where have you been? You're either dumber than a fucking doorknob or you don't give two shits. I like what Norma said. Grab and twist and pull. Grab, twist, and pull. A move a Marine taught me. It immobilizes them. So we're gonna have to learn some moves, ladies, and we're gonna have to teach them to all the other ladies. So the next video I have is literally ICE tackling an indigenous man in Huntington Park. I'm assuming this is in California. I don't know. There's a Huntington Park in Michigan. You know what I mean? Like, so.
Yeah, it could be anywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
No, fuck. I gotta get the beginning of it. Well, I don't care. It takes you a second. Fucko. Hurry up. You're the engineer.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
Hey, where's your fucking warrant? Where's your warrant? No, fuck you. Give me your badge and your name. Give me, beat that. Hey, where's your fucking warrant? Where's your warrant? No, fuck you. Give me your badge and your name. Give me, beat that.
I'll be ripping their shoes
Give me your
off.
badge and your name. You guys have no warrant, no probable cause. Shame on you guys. Shame on you. ¿Cuál es su nombre? Oiga, ¿cuál es su nombre? ¿Cómo se llama? Oiga, ¿cómo se llama?
Is he asking what his name is?
¿Cómo se llama? Dígame todo su nombre, por favor. Su nombre. Jorge, ¿qué? Fuck you guys. You guys should be ashamed. Shut the fuck up. You just Gestapo pigs. You just Gestapo fucking pigs. You should be ashamed of you. Oh, fucking Latinos. Fuck you guys.
License plate.
I fucking knew it.
There you go, California.
Fuck you, bitches.
Good guy.
Fuck you.
So important to get the license plate. Now, what did I see? Where did I see this post? About the license plates. Because somebody was saying, somebody was saying that they have to have, where is it? Sorry. I'm looking for it. Here's the videos. Americans be allowed. Okay. No. That's fucking Pam Bondi. Okay, wait.
If you don't
take photo. Here we go.
Buy some bear spray.
Yeah, here we go. Take photos of ICE agents' license plate as 1099 contractors. They're required to have business license in every city they work for. File complaints.
There you go. So where do you do that? Like online? You want to write a complaint? Just put in their license plate number.
I don't know.
Yeah, those are personal plates. Those are just regular standard issue California license plates. They're not anything.
Right. So if you're a vendor, like with my job, I've been a vendor for property management. So I get that 1099.
Cops can find them. When you make a complaint against these motherfuckers, cops can find them. And do we have anything in our notifications? Because I asked Spykin, or was it Lindsay, to send me the video of them changing the license plates in a parking lot. I don't know. I got 30 notifications, so.
You know, it's against the law to put a license plate on a car that it doesn't belong to. That's a big fucking no-no.
Yeah.
So they're breaking the law to break the law?
Yeah.
But it's somebody's plate. If it's not theirs, it's their wife's car's plate. Yeah. It's their mother's car's plate. They're, it's so it can make its way back to them.
Yep. Motherfuckers. I haven't had the opportunity to see any of this shit happening where I'm located, but if I do see it happening, y'all be the first to know.
Oh, I bet.
I'm calling you probably for bail money.
I'm looking at a protest sign. It says Donnie, but it's like Brawny, like the paper towel, and it said with his picture on it. It says the quicker fucker upper.
Use a fucker upper.
No, so no, definitely get the license plates if you have the opportunity. Get their license plates while they're fucking holding somebody down. Get their
right now is the time for us to take action against these motherfuckers because there's not going to be less of them. There's going to be more of them.
And not only that, all the other people are going to be doing the violence pictures. You get the pictures of the VIN number, which is on the driver's hand side, right under the window. You can see it
in the windshield.
You can see it from the outside of the car. You get a picture of that fucking VIN number and the license plate, then you can prove too. You can prove they fucking changed the plates too. See what I mean?
There you go.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you can get in their car, if their keys aren't in it, can't you jam something in the ignition or do something to keep it from? I don't know.
Tony said bananas still work, just like fucking that movie. What was that movie with Eddie Murphy?
Pop the hood. Just start yanking some shit out. Like, You can take the battery out. I can do that. Like, you could do stuff. Disable the vehicles.
Be creative.
Allegedly.
Stick a banana
do it
in the
with a smile.
tailpipe. It works, right, Tony? And Tony says it works.
Yes, it really works.
If it's a gas engine, it'll fucking work.
It'll fuck up your engine when it can't spew its fumes.
So when you watch a video and you hear some girl in the background yell, "Hold on, I got the bananas," that's me.
Running out with a big giant bunch of them just off the tree.
Well, I also like, like I have a squirt gun. It's like a squirter for like my plants, and you can make it go to like a fine mist, or I can squirt my cats with it 10 fucking feet away. Right? Because I can adjust the little nozzle on it and it'll squirt like fucking far. And
now I want to say something. You can make pepper juice, and put it in a squirter gun. You just buy some Scotch bonnets or whatever you can get, the hottest pepper that's available to
Tony,
you.
you have to play the next video, that one right there. Yes.
And you steep that. You cook it and you steep it, and you got a nice jar of pepper water.
Or some wolf urine. I'm all about some wolf urine. People will smell them. They're like, "You smell really bad. What is that? What happened?
Yeah.
What did you do? Were you that guy?"
Yeah. Skunk juice.
Yeah.
So I love
I don't
this.
think you can juice a skunk.
I love this lady and how she's so sweet, and she's in the kitchen and she's like, "I just want to let you know, for no particular reason, this is how it's done."
Welcome to my tutorial on glitter bombs for fun.
For fun.
Mayhem. For this project, you'll need hollowed out eggs, glitter, school glue, 2x2 squares of tissue.
Super easy.
And because glitter is sometimes messy, a bowl to help catch the mess. Glitter is considered the herpes of the crafting world. When people think of bombs, they think of little round devices that have like a little stem coming out that you light them. We're not making anything with fire. I don't play with fire. Or using the hole in your egg, take glitter and place it inside. Next, paint the edges of the opening with glue. Then take your tissue squares, just bend it over. Smooth the paper over the glued edges of the egg. And when you're all done, you might even want to consider decorating your glitter bombs for whatever festive event you decide to take them to.
Festive event.
This little glittery guy. So angry. Or you can put slogans.
Brilliant.
Because remember, some people have no idea just who they're messing with.
Some people just have no idea who they're messing with. I know it was a little hard to hear, but
I love that idea.
and it's not threatening.
No. But it would make them cry.
Oh, yeah. And I wouldn't, she just put a little glitter in there. I'd fill that fucko up.
I'd take one of those jars of glitter and just shake it.
I'm going to have to find my big jar of glitter because I have one around here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we get a hold of some ostrich eggs?
Oh my God. Don't go there again, girls. Come on.
For fun and for mayhem.
For mayhem. She's adorable.
I know.
I hope that goes viral and everybody's out there making them some lovely glitter eggs.
I'm going to fucking repost it again. Just cause. So, because this is fucking bullshit and I'm sick of it and I'm pissed off. And what did I wake up to this morning? Oh, I woke up to this. Here, people in wheelchairs at the Capitol on Wednesday arrested for their die-in protest to oppose GOP's plan to cut Medicaid, which will literally kill them. The GOP is making these cuts to give their wealthy donors a tax cut. The anger towards GOP and oligarchs is why a Dem socialist won in New York. They're so shitting themselves over a Democrat. Oh my God. Then there's a video.
All that's doing is preventing them to fall off the chair. They're not getting out of the chairs anyway. It's like, ooh, guess they got them.
Why do you have to zip tie their hands?
I have no idea.
They're in a fucking wheelchair, you fucking losers.
They can't even swat a fly. They're old people, and you know they're not there to battle. They're there to fucking speak their goddamn First Amendment right.
Case Slattery, resist. There we go. Yeah, here's another angle. If you're reading this, John Thune, Senate has zip tying people with disabilities for protesting Medicaid cuts. You sick fuckers. You're sick. You're really, really, really fucking sick. You're zip tying people. Look at this.
People who are protesting against the Medicaid cuts that are a portion of this bill, which will impact some of the poorest.
You gotta mute it. But yeah. Look at this.
Jeez. That's so dangerous.
How about leave them the fuck alone? Let them have their little sit-in. What is it hurting you? What is it hurting you, Republicans? Oh, it's hurting you because it looks bad and you don't like. Guess what? What happens? Guess how bad it's going to look when these people die when you actually cut Medicaid. How bad do you think it's going to look then, fuckos? Do you give two shits? No, obviously you don't. It's clear in fucking, it's clear in present danger, clear and present danger to the American people, American public, is the fucking Republican Party. I've never seen such utter cruelty ever.
I did hear something that's rather good news for these people. And that is that the Senate parliamentarian looked over the budget bill and was slashing out things that did not have to do with the budget. And they slashed 12 things. One was selling off federal lands. That has nothing to do with the budget. And another one was the Medicaid tax provision, which was a significant Medicaid funding expense. And that's the one that was supposed to cut off 10 million people from care and to close rural hospitals and block immigrants from getting Medicaid and trans care. And so I think that fell out of the bill. I don't think people are talking about it. There's a whole lot of kerfuffle and fussing and crazy going on. But
so, tell me they're not trying to kill people.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
So it looks like to me.
So I don't know how they're going to turn around and redo this to get that part back in somehow, some way, reword it. I don't know, but at least that parliamentarian saw it for what it was and pulled it out of the bill. So we could keep our fingers crossed, I guess. I'm sure they'll find it from
thank
some
you
other...
so much for gifting 20 memberships.
Oh,
thank you very much.
Everybody's already got people. There's a lot of people with memberships. Give me one. I probably don't even have one of my own thing. No, it's so funny. No, Norris, thank you, sweet. No, it's very sweet, and I really appreciate it. This, I don't even get this, but this is the next thing I saw this morning. U.S. Federal Housing Finance Agency issues order to use Bitcoin and crypto as collateral for a mortgage.
No.
Oh
They're
my
trying
God.
fucking kill our money too. Not only our people, but they're trying to kill our money too.
Scaramucci said, the world has no idea what's happening yet, but we do. Yeah, you can't, there's nothing, I don't know if you guys know, but there's no money in Bitcoin. There's no money. You know, Dinky's trying to make it so because him and all his fucking whatever minions have bought all this fucking Bitcoin and what do you call it? Cryptocurrency, right?
Yeah.
So,
well, the
he's
head of
trying
El
to make it
Salvador
a
did that
thing.
with his country's currency. He took their currency, changed it over to crypto, and it all failed.
What?
And
Who
that's
did?
why the leader of El Salvador.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, but my point is here is he's trying to get rid of the fucking dollar. So you can live on what? Imaginary money? Because crypto and Bitcoin, you can't hold that shit in your hand. I can hold a dollar bill in my hand. I can hold my debit card in my hand, and my debit card actually, you know, says I have money in a bank.
Yeah.
And you can exchange it for money. You know, you can go withdraw actual cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like working with cash. I've always been a cash person. It's probably the rock and roller in me.
Yeah. Give me my tips in my jar.
and my pay. And so now trying to ruin the dollar on top of it, you cannot use Bitcoin and cryptocurrency when it's like there's nothing there.
Right. And if it's nothing that creates it, then maybe I have a whole lot of it. No one really knows it. But I'm going to say I have a ton.
Yeah.
In
You
my
can buy
imaginary.
all the cryptocurrency you want and throw your money right the fuck out the window. You think I'm going to give a fuck? Not so much.
I don't think it's a point right now. Like right now, it's like with a lot of things, like with AI also, you have two sides to the, no pun intended, the coin. And you have people who could knowingly and strategically and intelligently safeguard it and make regulations and all these things to make sure it's a safe venture. Okay. But then you have the opposite who jumped into this realm faster than everybody else could. And they're the ones scamming and plotting and deceiving and manipulating. And they're the ones who are ripping it. I mean, Dinky had a crypto before, right? And it ended up failing so badly that it was worthless. But he's got his son Baron and his other two boys and their friends all involved in all of this crypto. And right now it's a grab. It's a grab. Everybody, you want, some of my influence, some of my time, you give me money towards my crypto.
That's right.
And at some point, because they fail so hard, the only thing that's going to happen is it's a cash grab. And then at some point, the whole thing falls through.
Yep. And then they got all the cash.
They've got all the cash. All of their supporters, not me and not you and not your listeners, are going to lose anything. They're going to be the ones losing.
They're going to lose
tons of
everything. Yeah. I don't care if they lose everything.
I don't either.
Because they're that fucking stupid and that
Tony,
easily duped.
What?
I don't care. Put them on the bread line.
Yep. Well, they all have so much money. If they give, 300 million or whatever, it's nothing to them. It's play money. So.
I'm sorry, I missed the end of that because Tony was talking to me.
That's okay.
The only thing good
Wasn't
about
important.
AI is the heavy metal song he got to make for 21st century suffragettes.
Exactly. That was it. They're all good things, but, when you go into something cautiously,
All right, we'll play it again at the end of the show. Tony. So, yeah. So, what else did I want to say? Oh, yeah. So you've got Hexas melting down, and then I don't even know who Dinky was talking about, but this is at the NATO thing, and he goes, average mentally person. He said that. He said a couple times. I'm not even kidding. If you need it's only 16 seconds long. If you really need your dinky blockers.
Dinky blockers.
But what the fuck is he? I don't even know what he's talking about.
$900 billion a year because of this very average mentally person. He's an average mentally person. I'd say low in terms of what he does. Low.
He's a
low
low
IQ for what he does. Okay.
Benny.
He knows all about low IQs. He's a fucking absolute fucking scholar on low IQs.
Oh, God.
Being that he's got a 73 IQ himself.
Yes. Which
is below average, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Way below.
Things are way below. Mm-hmm.
And by the way, I'm really, really, really stoked that this guy, I haven't even learned how to pronounce his name yet. The guy that won the in New York. It's not
Zoran Mamdani.
Yeah. Zoran.
Yeah, that guy.
Zoran Mamdani.
Mamdani. Yeah. So Mamdani. Okay.
Mamdani.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, it's nice.
But my biggest part that I love about it is that MAGA is melting the fuck down.
Yeah, people
Why?
are wondering if between the Iran situation and this, they're going to start going after people from Iran, Muslims in the country. ICE will, because like, oh my God, they're going to get us. You know what I mean? This guy must be a sleeper cell. He must be a radical jihadist. So dumb.
Yeah.
But he's brilliant. I mean, and he wants the same things like everybody's wanting, like to raise the minimum wage to $30 by 2030 in New York City. Because it's insane.
Imagine?
You can't live there. You can't eat. You can't do anything, right?
Yeah.
He wants LGBTQ rights. He wants housing costs to be lowered or at least paused where they're at. He needs more availability. All sounds very basic to me. So apparently that makes him a radical jihadist.
Yeah. Well, you can call us a jihadist and you can call us socialists and you can call us communists. But guess what? We're really just Democrats. We're just Democrats and we want shit for everybody. Even you, maggots. We don't want you to lose your fucking health care and your fucking Medicare and your Social Security. We don't want you to lose your fucking shit. But guess what? The people you fucking voted for want to take it all away. So you figure it out, bitches. I'm so sick and tired of this motherfucking getting people to vote against their own best interest. Tony, get me one. I'm so seriously fucking sick and tired of it. Like, they convince you, the government's broken. Vote for me so I can prove it.
Yeah.
Because you don't do fuck all. You sit there and obstruct. And you take money from lobbyists. You just fucking load your fucking pockets full of money. You don't do fuck all. Nothing. God, it's so fucking infuriating. And we've been watching it happen for so long now. It's not like this is new.
No. It is not.
Decades old. So sick of it.
It was like the GOP woman down in a southern state. I don't remember. I didn't get into the whole thing, but because I was like doing something. She apparently needed an abortion procedure at DNC because she had an ectopic pregnancy. And her complaint was that she had to jump through so many hoops. And it was all because of the liberals and Democrats. Made it so awful for her.
Oh, really?
And the hypocrisy is just insanity.
Really? Prove
now,
to
that
me.
shit makes my eye twitch right there.
Yep.
Prove to me how it's the Democrats' fault and the left. I'd like
Apparently
to know.
They didn't fight hard enough to prevent that. Yeah, they didn't fight hard enough, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what she's saying. I don't know how she can pin it. Try to turn around and point fingers.
It's absolutely so hypocritical. I can't even begin to. I don't even know where to start with this lady. We covered this on Tuesday, but I don't know where to start with you, lady.
Did?
Like, I seriously don't know where to start. What? You want to start with the Federalist Society and how they stacked the fucking Supreme Court and how they cock-blocked fucking Obama? Oh, did you forget? Did you forget?
I don't think they ever knew in the first place. They're so stunted in the amount of information that comes into their spaces. You know, it's so limited. I mean, how many times have things been going on and what are we listening to? We pop into Fox News and stuff, and what are they talking about?
And she
They're
called,
talking about
she had to
trans
call
people in sports.
DeSantis to get a fucking abortion for a Republican woman.
Yeah. And a privileged woman because she's in office. She's not a regular woman like you or I. She's privileged. And we knew privileged people were going to be allowed to get the things that the majority of us are going to be denied.
Right.
That's how it works.
100%. Yeah, she blamed Dems for fear-mongering doctors can go to jail for the procedure. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, who put that in the law, fucko? You voted for it, you C-word. You C-word of fucking epic proportions.
Fuck you!
Yes.
Fuck you!
Makes me want to do one.
Fuck
You got people with cerebral palsy getting fucking,
Handcuffed.
zip tied. You got people in the streets being tackled by fucking goons with no fucking identification and nothing. And Republicans are scared.
Yeah.
Oh, what was his name? What's his name? Hobag. I didn't even get to this thing. Oh, Hobag Scout. Hobag is scowled because, he's getting all these death threats now. And, here's my violin that's fucking this big. Fucking here's the world's smallest violin. Really? Tom Homan says he's received so much hate mail for his positions on immigration that he's unable to live safely with his family.
Thank
but
goodness.
all of us Americans feel real safe, don't we? All of our immigrants feel real safe, don't they? We're talking hundreds of millions of people. We don't give a fuck about you fucking feelings. You're the one who did this to us.
Yeah. Nobody gives a shit about what's happened to you and your fucking family, fucko, when you are literally dragging women into cars with being kidnapped off the streets. Babies being ripped out of I saw the video of the baby being ripped out of their hands and so they could handcuff her. And that video went away. I can't find it anymore. So.
Oh, man.
Do you guys really need to question? I think we all fucking know. That those are the fucking his secret police. They're all fucking Jan 6ers. Prove me fucking wrong.
Right.
Otherwise, why would they be hiding their faces? They got busted for January 6th because they didn't hide their face and they posted all their shit on their fucking social medias.
Yep. I wish there was a way to do facial recognition, like just regular watch a video and then try to identify who these people are.
Well, then they could do it to all of us.
I don't care. Let's do it to them.
What's China? Facial recognition.
Yeah. I just want something to happen. I want the table to flip on this. I feel like we're getting so stinking close. There've got to be, you see them run out, of situations. You see some of them run out, but I want to see an actual flip. I want the gators to come down, people to be doxxed, Not like I'm saying they need to be, traumatized or anything, but they need to be held accountable.
Saying rip down those fucking gators.
Mm-hmm.
Take it right here from the chin
Even the
down.
ones without them. There's some without them. And it's like, okay, somebody has to have seen this and know who they are. Somebody has to be like, holy crap, what are you doing?
It's kidnapping. It's violating the law.
It's abduction.
It is abduction.
Yeah. Because they're not kidnapping. They don't want money from it. They don't want, I'm going to take this person and you have to give me something to get them back. That's kidnapping.
They're getting paid, though. I bet they're getting paid per person they bring in.
It's human trafficking. When you're taking a person for money and taking them somewhere else for some other reason.
Well, Dinky and Epstein and Putin and all of his buddies, his good buddies, are all experts at this.
Yes, they are.
They've been doing it for decades. So let's not kid ourselves that this is new for them. They've been doing it, but they've been doing it in the background, under the scenes and behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, through their modeling agencies and stuff
You're
for
right.
a long time.
Yeah. Modeling
decades
agencies.
and decades.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. This execution of the Pennsylvania representatives and everything. Oh, we can go back too. Our list is longer than yours, fuckos. So you got RFK, JFK, MLK. You got
Malcolm
Harvey
X.
Milk. You
Medgar
got
Evers.
You know what I mean? I'm just talking about the past. Our list is fucking longer than yours, fucko. You've been executing Democrats for decades.
Yeah.
Because you didn't like what they were saying. This is the KKK. This is white nationalism. This is Christian nationalism. All of it. All of it. Because they don't give two fuck alls about anyone except for fucking white males. And prove me wrong. Again, prove me wrong. I don't give two fucking shits. What's the bounty? The bounty 1,500. What does that mean?
Oh,
they're getting 1,500 per person?
I heard 1,000 per person.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope.
Call from Super Saint.
Fuck, that pisses me off. Super Saint, you're on the line. Go ahead, babe. How's it going?
Hey, my lovelies. I'm hanging in there. I just wanted to let y'all know that if you go to Sons of Liberty's Discord, they actually teach self-defense. And also, Big Sarge was talking about how we could also get ICE apparel, and we could use that and walk people into their court cases and pretend that we are ICE agents as well, and we can walk people into their court cases and protect them. And
yeah, that's what I was saying before.
Form
like
a group
fake them
around them.
out.
And so he posted a video online about why don't we do the same thing if they're doing it, and they have no credentials or anything like that, then we can do those things as well to protect the community by doing that as well.
I think that
so
if any Dems try to do that or whatever, they'll be attacked as ICE agents. You see what I mean? Like, then you've got real mayhem because you don't know who's who.
Listen, now there's a difference between the way we would be treating these people and the way ICE treats
Well,
these
of
people.
course, I know that. But
So there would be no confusion.
Imagine if we don't
as to
even
who
touch
is
these
who.
people. We're just walking them in, holding their arms or something, treating them like human beings.
Yeah.
And just circling them, but having the same type of apparel, but treating them as human beings.
Maybe we should become Antifa. Maybe we should have an Antifa insignia.
But imagine if we actually rallied up and we got the same type of apparel, because they do. They have no credentials. They have no legal status to do these things. But we do the same thing, and we protect this community so they can go to their court cases.
It's impersonating an officer, and it's against the law.
It's
Yes,
not
it is.
impersonating them because they are not federal. They are not federal agents. They are contract workers.
I get that, honey, but you know, if you or I just dressed up like that and just started walking
That's what the
around,
J6ers are doing.
Well,
yeah.
Well, if you
And they're being
I recommend that
illegally
people
fucking
go and listen
deputized
to
because
this
they're
video
felons.
by Big Sarge, because he talked to lawyers about this.
right?
So I recommend just watching the video. That's why I'm saying just watch his video. And but also if you go to Sons of Liberty's Discord, they do teach self-defense. And
Okay.
so
They got a lot
you
of
can
classes
protect
over
yourself.
there at Sons of Liberty Discord. They got a lot of classes.
Yeah, I don't know how
A
to
lot of
fucking use
classes.
Discord. It's too confusing. But thanks.
Yeah, that's the thing that I have a problem
just-
with is
Benny, we'll have to do a tutorial together, okay?
Yes, yes. And he actually, Sons of Liberty does have a tutorial on YouTube as well. So there is help out there by Big Sarge.
Super
But
safe.
I just wanted to let y'all know.
Thanks,
I love
sweetie.
You guys,
Love you
and
too.
We can protect our
Thank you,
community,
darling.
okay? I love you
I'm
guys.
I'm glad she remembered to bring Sons of Liberty up because
Yeah.
they are a channel to be reckoned with, and they should have fucking 50 million subscribers, just like fuckface Joe Suck a Dick Rogan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's now
absolutely,
changing his
absolutely.
mind? He's changing his tune now. Oh,
No,
fuck
no.
you.
He's not changing his
waffler.
tune. He is who he is, and he's doing this to fucking feed his
Money.
fucking wolves some fucking entertainment, so he can get more clicks and views. Of all the people who are his fans, but we're pissed at you, bro. That's how this shit works.
Exactly.
That's why he's got fucking so many subscribers.
Oh,
Because he
absolutely.
plays their
Absolutely.
fucking entertainment for them.
Mm-hmm.
Feeds into their fucking lunacy.
Absolutely.
I hate that man. I hate that man as much as I hate
directly
Donald Trump.
upward to the nose will take a person out because it makes their eyes water so that they can't see. So that's one good way to defend yourself if you're close quarters. I just wanted to recommend that.
Thanks, honey.
I'm just extra pissed
But I
right
love
now.
you
I'm
guys so
sorry.
much.
I just
and I
am.
appreciate you.
Later, honey. Thank you so much for calling in.
All right.
Peace out.
All right. Bye-bye, ladies.
Did I just yell at Super Sanos?
I can't hear what you said, so go ahead.
I said, did I just yell at Super
No.
Sanos? Sorry. Sorry to the things. But you triggered me. See how that happens?
I know.
Super safe.
I'm sorry.
Oh, and I was wondering why the right is not bitching about the Epstein files. Oh, where did those go? Oh,
It
I
just
forget.
disappeared. It's under that big Persian rug over there.
Did you forget?
With everything else that disappears.
Oh my God.
I think they forgot.
They only have a 5-minute fucking attention span, so this is like this feeds their fucking entertainment that they require to fucking survive.
Totally. And on top of that, on July 7th, we won't have a National Archive. I don't know. We don't know exactly what this means, but if it means what it seems like it means, it's very bad. Effective July 7, 2025, the National Archives will become a restricted access federal. I don't know. It got cut off. I didn't get cut off before. I could read the whole thing before.
So,
National Archives College will become restricted access federally facility with access only for visitors with a legitimate business need. It will no longer be open to the general public. Security officers will enforce these restrictions and your cooperation will be appreciated. There goes
who
the
wants to go to the
national.
archives?
Well, a lot of people do that to research
just saying,
their
let's go.
dissertations or or even lawyers go there to find
Oh, yeah.
out. Yeah, there's a bunch of reasons why people go there, especially in DC.
Absolutely.
Goddamn assholes. They shit on everything.
So I did want to bring this one thing up.
Go ahead.
Kilmar Abrego Garcia, of course, we know where he lands now is they're talking about releasing him while he waits for his court date. But now he's going to be released to ICE. And I don't know what's going to happen with that. I guess Trump is suing all the judges in Maryland. He's suing them over moving the ICE detainees out of the U.S. for 48 hours. So they want to make sure that if you're detained, that you have to remain in the country. I don't even think it means it has to be in the state. You can't leave the country for 48 hours, and they can't alter their names or identities, and just for 48 hours. And then, so he's claiming that it's creating irreparable harm for his immigration program to move forward successfully because he can't send people out of the country first. And then they somehow have to come up with some miracle to get back here for due process.
Fuck you.
Backwards.
It's not how we roll, bro.
There's no plan for any immigration program unless they're white Afrikanis from South Africa.
Well, his immigration plan is to remove them all. And he's not able to successfully remove them all if he has to keep them here for 48 hours and isn't allowed to just ship them off to Sudan or wherever.
I can't remember where I saw it, but I saw
there's so much fuckery afoot.
It's so much.
Listen, in my heart of hearts, I know that there's people still in those places that he's fucking with who actually give a shit and are doing things that we don't know about to protect as much as they can. You understand?
Yeah. It's just that he maxes everybody out, like all the way to the top. Just maxes all the attorneys out, all the judges.
Where did I see that? It's just Dinky was suing everybody, and then I saw, I'm so lost in my own timeline.
That's the only reason why he has
21 Democratic attorney generals. 21 Democratic attorney generals are suing the Trump administration for cutting approved funding for everything from public safety to scientific research, which is good news. But then it was like just, I don't know, 24 hours before this. Don't you remember, Tony?
What about
we were watching TV and it said that he was suing a bunch of people, like a bunch of states. I don't know.
Well, I know a bunch of attorneys generals had a lawsuit that his tariffs were not legal.
Yeah. There's been
and causing irreparable damage on the citizenry because of it.
There's been like
maybe he's countersuing
or 400 lawsuits since the beginning of his administration against him and his administration. 300 or 400 lawsuits. I can't even count the number.
And I've never had one. Why? Because I don't break laws. I'm not that person,
Exactly.
You don't have to have lawsuits against you to break any laws. Trust me, I fucking know this shit.
No, I know.
Your
But you know
average
what I mean?
person,
It's like,
I'm sorry, your average person does everything that they can to avoid going to court.
right.
Nobody wants to be in a lawsuit. Nobody wants to have a fender bender. Nobody wants a speeding ticket. But sometimes that shit happens,
Sure.
So, but it's like most of us try to stay away from that. We try to do things properly.
Yeah.
He's done everything so fucked up. He's been in court his entire fucking life.
That's what it is. Damon Dog said it. Dinky is suing every single federal judge at one courthouse in Maryland.
Yeah, all
and I
the
think it was
judges.
like 16 or 17 of them. I'm not exactly sure
Yeah.
about that, but I mean, really? Every judge, I'm going to sue all the judges in the courthouse in Maryland.
That's not fascism. That's not trying to get rid of your political opponents, is it?
No.
And he wants to put that weirdo fucking Emile Beauvais, who's like his
That guy's bad
personal
news.
attorney.
They're all such fucking bad news. Every one of these characters are the scum of the fucking earth.
I can't imagine.
There's no other way to say it.
If that dude showed up at my doorstep to do my concrete today, I would have fired him immediately and get the fuck out of here. You are so
You hit him with your mailbox.
You look like Nosferatu's fucking brother. You and fucking Stephen Miller look like your cousins. Get the fuck out of my get the fuck off my fucking property.
Get the fuck out of here.
I had some chain smoking skinny dude and like two black guys and a guy who was like mixed raced and I was like, I love you guys so much. I'm so excited you are here right now. Can I give you Coke Zeros? Here's a pitcher of ice water. Can I get you anything?
Do you guys want me to buy you puppies? I can buy you a puppy.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh,
Kenneth Cheesebro disbarred for trying to
something's
overturn the
gotta give.
2020 election. Nice.
The levee's gonna break.
Yeah, Diane, I should send that to you. I checked, it was like on Reddit or something. They're talking about, they're connecting a lot of dots with these issues they're having from the election, the 2024 election. And it's really very interesting. I'll send it to you and you guys can talk about it next time. Maybe I'll call in, but it's, my worry is even though we're getting all this information and you can see where, Trump is the hub of this wheel and there are spokes full of people coming at him. Okay.
Yep.
And people protesting is just one spoke. But when you look at all these other situations, it's like, how the heck does this end? Because Benny, I think you said it too. You're feeling like it's going to pop. The dam's going to burst. Something's got to happen that we can't sustain this forever.
That's right.
And at what point, how does this end? If he's got complete control over courts, if he's got, lifetime appointments, and that's what this Emile Beauvais is looking at, a lifetime appointment. They're just going to have to say, okay, I'm sorry, this guy is just illegitimate. And Jimmy Carter said it a lot during his presidency, and that man's no liar, right? He's not going to bear false witness on anyone. He called him an illegitimate president a lot. And he was clear-minded till the very, very end. So I'm like, he knows stuff. And presidents know stuff that we don't know about other presidents, about situations going on. So I just feel like maybe he restrained himself as best he could, but he came out with illegitimate was the word he would use. So even if they did decertify or said you didn't win, or we now have to remove you because X, Y, Z, or they've all got to go. They've just all got to go.
Yeah. Listen,
because we can't fight the system.
There's not
when
that many of them.
Pegged in all these people in all these places to hold his spot,
Yeah. But, that there's very few of them as opposed to how many there are of us. You understand? Right? Okay, that's all you need to know.
Keeping that in
the
mind.
The other day said, well, people protesting, the people that can't do anything. And I reminded them of how Slobodan Milosevic was removed. It had to do with a whole lot of people and tractors. And that man was yanked out. South Korea, what happened? They just tried to instate martial law and the people went in and pulled them out. And this was just a year ago or something, right? This wasn't that long ago.
No.
Time is screwed up for me right now. I don't know when that was, but you know what I'm saying? It does work. You can do these things. You don't have to wait 10 years into an autocracy for things to go to complete hell and have to wait for all kinds of people to be in prison for trying to speak out and all this to go downhill real fast. We're there. So Yeah.
Well, I think we're there because Republicans let this shit slide. They could have impeached him once. They could have impeached him twice. We could have had Mike Pence, which, I'm not thrilled about, but he wouldn't have been a total fucking lunatic. Yeah. Ricky is yelling at us. Come here, Ricky. You get over here.
No, Ricky.
He's a big monster.
Ricky, you big puss bug.
Ricky, you look like my Nimbus.
He's a big monster. And he's just walking around here yelling, going, yeah, nobody's paying any attention to me because we had loud noises. And he was sitting right the back window watching the guys with their big equipment, like.
That's cute.
Well, it wasn't like, what do I call it? It's like a mini Bobcat bulldozer thingy, right? So whatever.
Yeah.
He's watching, like, he's sitting right there at the fucking door. Now he's purring. He's loving it. He loves the attention.
He was being a watch kitty.
He was. Ricky's my buddy. Yes, he is.
He's waiting for his cat food bowl on the deck.
So, well, I was going to go into this thing about, well, no, I can't remember. Well, what I was going to read was this. It's this. Okay. I know what I was going to say. The Republicans kept letting it slide. They could have impeached him. They didn't.
They could have did their job.
Call from Super Saint.
They could still do their job.
To send a voicemail.
Super Saint, call number 2.
They could pull the brakes on this whole motherfucking shit show.
I know.
Just like that.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to call and say, I love our suffragettes and suffragettes, and I just wanted to give a shout out to them and the mods and everyone. That's all I wanted to say. Is I just love our community. That's all I wanted to say.
Thanks, sweetie.
Thank y'all.
Thanks.
Okay.
I want to get to my point. So, the Republicans have been letting this slide for so long. Even when Biden was in office, there was not a lot of pushback on what, the crimes Dinky had committed to get in office and all of it. They didn't care. And they did everything in their power to, I don't know why they got him in. And now we've got this. So, like during the inauguration, Elon Musk throwing up 2 swastikas, Heil Hitlers, whatever's. And who else did it? Wasn't it Bannon or somebody else? Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I found this on my Blue Sky. It said it happened in the USA April 2nd, 2025 in the halls of Congress. Republican Congressman Keith Self, it looks like, during a House hearing on censorship and public discourse, looked into the camera and quoted Joseph Goebbels, Hitler's minister of propaganda, as if he were citing a respected authority on governance.
Ricky.
Get your ass out of my face.
Ricky.
Quote.
Is that what he said?
No. Get your ass out of my face. Okay. Yeah. As if he were citing a respected authority on governance. Quote, it is the absolute right of the state to supervise the information of public opinion, unquote. Let those words sink in. This wasn't an academic comparison. This wasn't a history lesson. It was a quote from the architect of the Nazi propaganda machine, spoken aloud by a sitting U.S. congressman in defense of state control over speech. The quote again is this: it is the absolute right of the state to supervise the formation of public opinion.
Fuck you. No, Dad. What about you? Fuck you. No, Dad. What about you? Fuck you.
That's right.
No, it is not the absolute right of the state to make us form an opinion. And you know what I see a lot now when I watch mainstream media? They're telling us how we think. they're telling us, oh, the Democrats think like this and blah, blah,
yeah.
and this, that, and the other thing. I'm like, bitch, you have no clue what's going through my fucking brain right now. And I like
Mine
this,
either.
this meme right too. I'm tired of liberal being used as an insult. Liberalism gave you the vote, gave you equality, gave you free speech. Liberalism gave you inalienable rights. Liberalism is the enemy of tyrants, and you will be forever proud to defend it. Fucking defend it. That's it. But you call us liberals. Honey, I'm a Democrat. I'm for democracy. I will fight for the fucking Constitution, even if I were to do it myself as a fucking 50-year-old fucking lady who's going to get older in a week. 2 weeks.
Oh.
I can't even count how far away it is.
But it's coming. You'll be okay. I've been there.
It's 24 days from now. I had to do the math in my head.
You can still do
there a
math.
song about? Isn't there a song about the levee breaking?
Yeah, a Zeppelin song.
What's the name of it?
When the Levee Breaks by Led Zeppelin.
When the levee breaks. I think everybody should revisit that song.
That's how I feel right now, is that I've been feeling this for a while. The rubber band is being stretched to its limit. They're blowing up the balloon and it's going to pop. Or, the levee's going to break. Same analogy. It just feels like something bad's going to happen.
Something bad's going to happen, but maybe that something bad is the thing that pushes this into gear and makes this.
Sometimes bad things have to happen to make way for the good things that happen.
I have to agree.
Yep.
Especially,
and I've been feeling September for a long while now.
Unfortunate, but that's just the role of the cycle of life.
And
people are creatures of habit, so they go with it as long as they can. It sometimes takes a rug getting ripped out from under you to actually make a change.
And Sage, you were saying something about you pulled some cards and you were feeling like September, something's going to happen.
I've been feeling September. And then in September, I know this is after I was leaning into that time, the end of summer, September. Like I know in September, the Rockland County case is coming into play to show, God, what's the word I'm thinking of? About the election. They have to, discovery. They get to go to court.
Oh, for the New York thing?
In September. Yeah, in September.
Yeah.
So I mean, that was another interesting point to make me think, okay, maybe this is the rift in the tectonic plates, and there's an actual break. It's something we now are moving into a change. So I don't want people giving up. People watch your channel because they don't give up and they don't want to give up, and they need to kvetch about things because, my God, if we don't get it off our chests, we'll lose our minds. We need information from places other than, this is why we come to our YouTube channels and our TikTok and whatnot, to get information other than what's pumped into our ears. We're not going to stand by and let Goebbels tell us.
Right.
Oh, our opinion needs to be molded in their way.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna happen.
So I don't know exactly who this lady is, but I really, she, it's the warning of Project 2025 and moving closer and closer. And I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do in 2026 if this shit doesn't happen.
They would not be lying about Medicare and what is in the big, beautiful bill if they were planning on having elections.
True.
They would not be talking about cutting Social Security if they were planning on having elections. They would not be doing any of the things that they are doing that are wildly unpopular if they were planning on having elections. They are not planning on having elections. They are creating circumstances with so much chaos that they will create Insurrection Act, martial law, whatever it takes to suspend the midterms. They are not planning on having elections.
That's what
Isn't
scares
it
me.
wonderful how plans change?
That's what scares me. Is I don't
That's
know.
all I'm saying. We
So,
are the fly in their motherfucking ointment.
Right. So if that's their plan, we are not the only ones talking about this. People in the right circles understand what this is. People like Timothy Snyder left the country. We know what this is. We're not going to wait and go to a phony election that's all effed up, okay? Truly effed up, and probably will not lean in the direction of any kind of honesty. I don't see this carrying out to the midterms. I see something changing. So
I
hope
don't
I'm
see
right.
it, but I feel it. My molecules are vibrating. I'm here to tell you. Hard.
Yeah.
It's like a molecular thing for me. It's like
It's the
and
energy.
it's been getting more
We have that
intense.
energy. Yes, we have that high energy. The masses are really understanding the assignment, and you can feel it. People are aggravated.
Love
They're
is
not just
in
like
the air. Everywhere you look around. It's true. And it wins. It ultimately prevails. So
And
it
not
might
just
be a
love,
little
but that
white knuckling
determination.
right now. But listen.
Yeah, and I think we're going to get a little more white knuckling beforehand.
Yeah.
So
Most of us
just
have
kind of
been
wait
on a
for it.
really scary roller coaster. So we got this.
Yeah,
We might
yeah.
scream a little bit on the hard curves.
So Tony,
don't pee yourself and don't throw up on your neighbor. I'm just
saying.
Tony just
You
goes.
are allowed to pass out on the ride.
Tony just said, "What the fuck is this?" And I just want you to know, this is. It says, "I've never been prouder of my Dutch ancestry than I am today." Netherlands Queen Maxima is the wife of King Willem Alexander. She became queen consort upon his accession to the throne in 2013. Real queens know when they are standing next to a fake, tacky, wannabe king, and she like mouths the word, mocks him, and mouths the words, and she even gives a little sassy little at the end, and I just go, "Oh my God, I love her!"
Thank you very much.
And I did this for you, Tony.
Thank you very much. 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 Thank you very much.
I love
Oh
that.
my God. That's brilliant. The Dutch have a good sense of humor. They really do. Thank God.
So, this next one, I've been trying real hard to find the words to talk about the woman that they had in Georgia where they. Okay. But the pissed off bartender said it better than I think I could have. And he's a man. And he's from Alabama. And I'd love to have him on the show, along with Christina Talks and anyone else who wants to come on the show. Anyone else you guys can get on the show. Come on down.
Well, howdy, folks. How y'all feeling today? It is 12:58 on Wednesday, June 18th. With today's topic, I figured we needed a timestamp.
Yeah.
Before I get this little walk and talk started, my flower-powered people, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, today needs to be a talking toke. Because while both of today's topics are tragedies, one of them is so terrible it has taken me several weeks to even find the words to speak on it.
Ditto.
Shit fire, folks. I honestly want to put a trigger warning on what it is I'm about to say, but I can't figure out what words to use to describe it. Okay, honestly, I can't find them. If you're a woman who has ever feared being forced to be pregnant by the state, and that's something that's going to set you off, you should probably click ahead about a minute and a half. Okay, for those not in the know, and for anyone who was wondering if I was aware, there is a woman in Georgia who has been dead for quite some time now, yet her body has been kept alive as an incubator so it could deliver a baby. Her name is Adriana Smith. I'm going to say her name. She is not being kept alive. She is fully brain dead. At no point was there ever any hope in saving her. Yet the state has forced her family to sit there and watch her body rot in a bed so that it could say it delivered a baby. Actually, delivered's not the word. Surgically removed from a posthumous vessel. A baby. After seeking medical attention twice and being turned away for severe headaches, she quickly deteriorated into what can only be described as a vegetative brain-dead state from what is believed to be brain bleeds at 9 weeks pregnant. You know what, I got to stop with the alliteration for a few. Maybe I'll pick it back up when I get into potential world war here in a minute. I want to talk about this situation for what it is. Adriana Smith was denied bodily autonomy in her own fucking death. She is not alive. She was not alive. They did not keep a lady alive until the baby could get here. They kept a corpse active until they could pull the fucking fetus from the vessel. That is it. Against her family's wishes, against her own end-of-life wishes. Her family will now be forced to take care of a child that they were not prepared for and saddled with the fucking medical bills. How can you look me in the eye and tell me everything about this isn't evil? I'm going to tell y'all what I really think, and I hope that the people I am fixing to speak about see this. If you worked in that hospital, if you had anything to do with this situation, I don't care that you just needed to keep your job. I don't care that you were just doing what your state told you to do. I don't care. You chose to be part of this situation, and you are also evil. And I hope, beyond any hope that I have on this earth, that one day you get yours. You didn't have to make some grandstand. You didn't have to unplug her. All you had to simply do was walk away. In fact, that has been the theme. I'm not mixing politics with this, but this has been the entire theme and why I am standing here today. While most of the stuff that I say is indeed about American and world now politics, I speak about morals. I speak about common sense and common decency. And you can't tell me that those doctors and nurses didn't look down at the body on that bed and know what they were doing was wrong.
No shit.
All it takes for evil to prevail is for a few good men to do nothing. So to the family of Adriana Smith, again, I know it means nothing coming from me. I am just a dude from Alabama. But I am so sorry that all of the few good people around you did nothing. And I am sorry that the state that you live in and the system that it has set up has failed you so horribly you had to experience something nobody should ever see. Okay, not quite sure I can wind it back in for the World War III talk.
Okay, you can pause it. Because and Moon Unit in the chat just said, and the baby died anyway.
Oh, no, really? I didn't realize the baby passed. I knew the baby was 1 pound or something and very ill. Oh, boy.
Yeah, you can't.
They should have just been
more
able
than
to go.
an experiment, just like the Nazis did. It was an experiment.
Sick.
And now the family's got a ton of debt, right? Medical debt?
Sick and disgusting. I'm fuming about this story. I've been fuming about the story. I don't know how to fucking control myself. I can't believe he had that much control. But you know what? He did it perfectly, in my opinion.
I love that dude. I love that dude.
I would love to
I
have
really
him.
do. He is fire content.
Moon Unit said the baby was removed from life support yesterday.
Well, at least they didn't keep it on life support for forever.
For
you know what I mean? Like, could you imagine? I wonder if that was in the plan.
That's fucking sick, you guys. I've never heard anything so disgusting in my life. That's fucking brutal and fucking horrific. And I might need another glitter story because
this chick in Florida can go and get her fucking tubal done or tubal pregnancy taken care of. No problem.
Yeah. Because she called the government.
This young lady she didn't even have to die because she was seeking medical help and they refused her medical help twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then she had the blood clots went to her brain.
It's sick. It's fucking sadistic. Yes, it is. Thank you, mountain bike fan. You know, I keep using the word sadistic, and nobody picks up on it. And I've been screaming it for a decade. Ugh. It was.
Am I proper pissed? Yeah, I'm proper pissed right now.
Yeah. If you are not proper pissed, you're not fucking paying attention. And who said that? The chick that got ran over by a fucking Charger in Charleston. Remember when it was Jews Will Not Replace Us March?
Yeah.
That chick.
I thought that was Charlottesville.
Charlottesville. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah,
you're right.
Charlottesville. I knew what you meant.
I lived just the town over from Charlottesville before I moved to California.
So, Tony,
there's lots of we
are in desperate need of a palate cleanser, and I'm in desperate need of a fresh beer. And
I have a good story that Spikein wants me to share. It's a palate cleanser.
Okay.
It's quick.
I have a 1 minute video that is really funny. Can we play the 1 minute
Let's do
video
that.
and then
Yep.
Okay. And then we'll get to your story, and then we'll get to our closing statements, and then we'll say goodbye for the night. But again, thank you all for being here. You guys are awesome. Really. I can't say enough about how much I love you. I get tongue-tied and I'm gonna cry. So anyway, this is a comedian. I think it's the guy is actually like it's another comedian's voice. I don't know how to explain it, but it's funny nonetheless.
Okay.
You can't say no. You can't tell a Trump supporter nothing about Trump. Oh, you're not my Trump. They love motherfucking Trump. People ask me all the time, "Quick, what kind of woman you looking for in your life?" I said, "Nigga, I'm looking for a woman like a Trump supporter. No matter what she hear about me, that bitch don't believe shit." I heard he got another woman. That's fake news, baby. That's fake news. Don't listen to them hoes. They're the enemy of the state. These ain't jokes. I knew Trump was the pimp of all pimps, nigga, when he came here and sent the motherfuckers up here January the 6th. He told the motherfuckers, meet me here January the 6th. They came up there like he was Moses. Just stepping. I never seen so many RVs, pickup trucks, white women with no teeth. They was everywhere. And then he came out and talked. Did the speech. Their old motherfucking fearless leader. Right now, they're in there trying to certify the steal. You're not doing anything. They're stealing your vote. If you allow what happened in there, you're not going to have a country. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to walk down to the Capitol and stop them. I'm going to go with you, and I'm going to meet you there. Trump went home. That nigga was at the crib, just chilling.
Just chilling. Watching this shit unfold on TV.
Yep.
And happy about it. All right, Sage, tell us the story that you told Spikein. And
This is Spikein wants me to tell you this.
Because now you're stealing my girlfriend. And you talk to her more than she talks to me now. Now I'm all jealous.
Don't be like that. Oh my God.
I'm kidding. Go ahead.
This is supposed to be a palate cleanser. It's supposed to, so in South Carolina, right? South Carolina now has the world's record for the highest number of people struck by lightning at one time. Okay. Nobody died. Don't worry. So 18 people were struck at Lake Murray on Tuesday, 6 adults and 12 children, while swimming. No fatalities, thankfully. And the previous record was 9 people struck by lightning in Italy in 1976. So I guess if lightning can strike all those people right then and there, we have to remember lightning can strike DC, right? Let's visualize that happening. Let's get rid of these people.
There we go.
Yep.
Hey, Mother Nature, if you're listening.
Kaboom.
If you're not doing anything tomorrow, maybe.
We're not busy like next week, honey.
And not only that, you've managed to hit Benny 3 times. Can't you manage to strike any?
Twice, only twice.
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry,
why
twice.
I
Only
put it
twice.
into the desert.
If you manage to hit Benny twice, can't you manage to hit the demon in charge of our country that is a pedo and just once? Just
maybe
once.
he's already been hit. Look at him. Maybe he's already been hit.
No, 8 immigrants have died in federal detention this year. Over double last year. VD hurts. VD, that really hurts.
You know, he does play golf a lot. A lot of lightning happens on golf courses. So I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
Oh,
it could be Jesus' barbecue.
We can wish, dream, hope, pretend. I don't know. And how about Italy's backlash on Bezos's wedding? And it's gone kind of under the radar with everything else going on, but they're like, fuck you, we hate you, buffalo.
Yep. That was beautiful.
Yeah. Protesters crash his wedding.
Shame these motherfuckers. They need to be shamed.
Protesters crash his wedding. I haven't seen videos yet, but I can't wait for them to come out.
They had to move it to another venue.
Oh, whoopity woo.
I wonder where he went.
Oh, wait. I have to send again. All right, here's my closing statement, ladies and gentlemen. Here's my closing statement. So I'm sure you've all seen the Olympic cat diving videos that are all the rage right now. Well, here's one with a twist. Enjoy from Politics on Blue Sky.
Politics.
Tony, sing it now. I can wait until you guys.
Oh my God.
Sasquatch. Oh, that was truly amazing.
I always said she was a fucking goonie goo goo.
Sasquatch. Oh, that was truly amazing. Beautiful. Next up, Sasquatch. Oh, that was truly amazing.
Oh my God, that's funny.
We gotta leave you guys with a laugh. We can't, because the shit's too goddamn horrible to like.
Oh my God, it so suits her though. It so suits her. It's perfect.
It hides her toes.
It hides her toes.
Oh my God. Thank you, Diane.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny.
Hey, Eddie, your girlfriend's a fucking goonie goo goo, Eddie.
Lisa was like, "Are they concrete blocks?"
Oh my God.
Oh God. I love you guys. I love the mods. Thank you so much for being here on the show with us today. I know we got 10 minutes, but I want to give everybody else a say. I know it was my last fucking statement. And I was just
Goonie Google.
I can play it 10 more times. And still...
Well, things just keep getting stupider. I know I said something before we came on, like Bobert is now wanting to pardon Joe Exotic, that guy from the Tiger King. Like, gee, maybe if they get rid of Christy Nome, they can hire him.
Wait a minute. He's a totally gay guy. Like, why? What happened to all your Christian values and hating all the LGBTQ?
They're such fucking hypocrites.
I know. They really are.
God almighty.
It's the ridiculousness, the hypocrite. I can't. Propaganda, the fucking projection. The projection from Robo Bitch Barbie just lying her fucking ass off.
Has anyone seen her lately? Like, I haven't been like seeing her anywhere. I knew she got out of the hospital.
What happened to Christy Nome and her hospital stay? Nobody knows.
Nope.
I haven't heard fuck all about it.
Putin bumped her off. Just kidding.
Is that your window, Diane?
No.
Oh. Whose window is that?
Christina Weibel.
There you go, Christina. That's how you do it.
Oh, here's Levitt right now. Without a trace of irony, she says, when you have a totalitarian regime, you have to save face. I think any common sense, open-minded person would know the truth. Precisely strikes on Saturday. Oh my God, come on. We got what? We got enough time to play it. Here's this lying bitch. But where is Gnome been? The puppy killer.
I don't know. That's what I keep asking about. It's like, where is she?
And I love the whole thing about nobody knows where Melania is. Because she's been totally fucking absent.
They don't have enough money to pay her to be there constantly.
One more, Carrie, because I promised you earlier.
So the Ayatollah Khomeini came out and said that Iran will, quote, never surrender to the U.S. That being said, what remains to do with the possible responses from Iranian proxies in the region and even in the U.S.?
Look, we saw the Ayatollah's video, and when you have a totalitarian regime, you have to save face. I think any common sense, open-minded person knows the truth about the precision strikes on Saturday night. They were wildly successful, and it's what led to the ceasefire agreement between Israel and Iran, which the president is very grateful for. And the United States of America remains prepared to defend our assets and our personnel in the region. And again, I would just emphasize the success of the strike that took place on Saturday night, and the world is a safer place because of it. Thanks, guys, for coming today, and you'll see the president at 4 o'clock. Thanks.
Thanks, Goebbels.
What happened to your
face?
Isn't that exactly the quote? Yeah, isn't that exactly the quote from Goebbels that what Senator, Congressman Dave? Yeah. State has a right to form the opinion.
Sure. Dye your hair blonde.
We know.
One more time.
But we all know. We all know that was just a bunch of bullshit.
Oh, yeah. I don't think that girl knows how to tell the truth.
I don't think she does either. Nope.
I've never seen her tell the truth once.
I know. She's so good at lying. She's the best.
She is.
It's so funny on Stephanie Miller. They have the new girl she's super young, and every time they talk about Caroline Levitt, she's like, "Oh, hey girl." Hey girl. She's like, "Oh It's kind of funny. It's really cute. She's like, oh, because she says it like, she talks to her like she's in a sorority.
Yeah.
Like, you'll never get into the Alpha Pi Delta or whatever it's called. I don't know. I just want you to show, this is Christy Noem's husband when she asked him to do her doggy style, and it's a little kid, you know, holding a gun and crying. Because, you know, she killed her fucking dog.
Yes.
Is that what happened? Is that why she's gone?
I think I see her. I think of Cricket, the dog she shot. I think of children separated from their families at age 53. Why is she trying to look like she's 13?
I don't know. I think she fell into a vat of something with RFK Jr. and now she's like Two-Face. You know, one side of her face is like melted off or something.
I don't know. What the fuck?
I wonder if they hit a nerve. I mean, honestly, it could be something very simple, like she went in for another procedure, they hit a nerve, and now she's got drop face or something.
Yeah.
But I think it would be good for her to get her butt out and start getting in front of the cameras again so we can like maybe see what happens. Because I want to know. Because I have doubt.
Vicky goes, she's a Vanna White of bullshit. for 11. Lip Poochie Media. Oh my God. That's Baghdad Barbie. I think the dog took his own life. David Dog.
Oh, I love her.
Oh my God.
President Trump, who just got done cycling the entire coast of the Netherlands as a warm-up before meeting with the king and queen before the NATO summit. It's going to be a really exciting day, having the best possible person representing the United States of America at the NATO summit. But you want to need to take some time to address the press room, as there is, what a surprise, yet another day of fake news happening with the corrupt CNN. I am staring right at you, Caitlin. Okay? And the failing New York Times. Hello again. Oh, here we have ourselves again reporting incorrect data. Okay? So apparently some low-level loser that claims to be in the intelligence community released an alleged assessment will assess this. What do you think happens when you drop 30,000 pound bombs perfectly onto a target, huh? It's the exact same thing that happens when Kevin McAllister uses the force of gravity and a heavy cast iron pipe. He hits the sticky bandits and they go down, total obliteration. And that's
Jesus Christ.
Total obliteration. By the way, as soon as he said the word obliteration, I knew it wasn't true.
Oh yeah, it's the super exaggerated word. Yes.
I knew it wasn't true as soon as she opened her mouth.
Sure, brah. Sure, right on. Anyway, we are now at 7. You guys want to say anything?
Yeah,
Benny. Oh, okay, thank you. No, I just want everybody to just keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving forward. You might not feel like you're doing anything, but you are. You know, the next protests are coming up. Just get ready, get active. Call your Congress people. You know, call your local officials. Be active and be aware. Keep your eyes open for everybody. You know, Benny.
Yeah, keep your head on a swivel. Everything that sage said. And stay pissed. Have fun, but stay pissed. Seriously. Because this is like getting poked in the eye with a sharp stick every fucking day. You know what I mean? So it validates being pissed. So stay
Yes.
pissed. Stay ever diligent.
It's the appropriate attitude.
Yes, it is.
And Gen X George is going to obliterate his chicken sandwich. So, all right. Good luck with you, Gen X George. We love you, brother. We love y'all who is in the chat. We love our moderators. Thank you guys so much for being here. You know, we really appreciate, and you know, Nordes, thank you for, you know, swinging the 20 memberships.
Woo!
Moms has been a member for 3 months. Go with the flow for 3 months. Susie
Hi, moms.
Jones.
How are you?
$2. Mom
Hi, moms.
said
How are you?
$4. They don't want you to have access to history. Yep, you're right. And Ida, thank you. Ida, $50. Oh my
Ida.
God. Love
Thank you, Ida.
Ida. Thank you so much.
Such great people.
She said, love this family. And you guys, thank you again so much for all your help, all your support. We love you here at the 21st Century Suffragettes. Benny, Sage, I'm Diane, Tony's the engineer, kinda.
Shout outs to you, family, and make sure to like,
Tony.
share, subscribe, and thank you again.
And shout outs to all you gals who
Catching the tunes for
love
show.
you. What the fuck, Dad Shoes sent 50 memberships.
Oh my
Yay! That is so good. You guys are so great.
What the fuck, Dad Shoes? Thank you.
What the fuck, Dad Shoes? Everybody's either blue or green in our chat now.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. That's
We're
so
all
good.
color coordinated.
Badges. We ain't got no badges.
Oh my
We don't
God,
need no
thank you
badges.
so much
I
for
don't have
that.
to show you any stinking
What the fuck,
badges.
Dad Shoes? You are awesome.
Go out with a bang, man.
You are a suffragette, sir.
Definitely.
You are a suffragette, and we love and adore you. Again, thank you guys so much for being here. And we will see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye, guys.
Gonna play our heavy metal AI song.
The best watch, we've already fought this fight, we've already won this battle, we're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Put work Suffragettes, flip a big switch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Claim a watch. Not on a watch. Put work Suffragettes, flip a big switch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Claim a watch. The best watch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. watch. We're Suffragettes, make a big switch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on our watch. Not on our watch. Not on our watch. Not on our watch. We're not going back. Not on our watch. Not on watch. Claim our watch. Not on a watch. We're Suffragettes, make a big switch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on our watch. We're not going back. Not on our watch. Not on watch. Claim our watch.
Look how shiny it is, Grammy. It's so shiny. It's so shiny.